What is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 of Baek Battles. Today we're having the Xerneas Lunala team once again with Toxicroak, Xerneas, Kartana, Crobat, Hitmontop, and Lunala. Let's get started and play some games. So if you haven't checked out the previous episode, I highly recommend go check it out. As always, pretty good episode. We faced the same team twice. But yeah, and it was definitely two very different games, so I highly recommend go check it out. We got Felix from Italy as our first opponent, 1564 rating as our first opponent. It looks like a QR code of the Justin Burns team. So what was my matchup like against this team? Was it even decent? I can't remember. All I know is Toxicroak was actually good against my opponent's team. Yeah, Toxicroak was good. What did I like here exactly? I think your brain. What do you lead if you're my opponent? I think you lead Lele Kyogre or Lele Xerneas. I think those would be the leads I would expect from my opponent. Here's the thing though, it's kind of weird. You might not bring Kyogre because it's not that good against my team. You might opt for, I think, if I was my opponent, I would opt for Yveltal, Incineroar, Lele, and Stakataka. I could see Toxicroak over potentially I think over the Yveltal. It's a game I could definitely see not bringing restricted. I definitely want to lead Kartana. I think Kartana plus Xerneas is actually a pretty good lead for me. And I'm gonna bring Toxicroak and Hitmontop. I'm not bringing Lunala. Is that a big deal? I don't think it is. I'm gonna go with this. I feel like I need Hitmontop for Intimidate. Maybe Hitmontop wasn't a play. I think I could have actually brought Toxicroak plus the Lunala, because I'm gonna have trouble against my opponent's own Toxicroak. But I feel like I have enough tools to deal with the Lele. We'll find out here. Then the Kartana plus the Xerneas against Incineroar Yveltal. Okay, so I have a pretty good lead here. Yeah. Because I threaten a very powerful Moonblast now. I could probably just go Hitmontop. Hitmontop's a very safe play here. Yeah. Hitmontop looks like a very good play. Because I could pivot around. I think I want to pivot around. I just don't know if you double up into Xerneas or if you're going to actually attack Kartana. Maybe you U-turn here, or maybe hard switch if you're my opponent. I could see Stakataka coming in potentially and a Flare Blitz into Kartana. I could definitely see that play. I think I'd be okay with that because I could easily just get my Kartana back in if my opponent does that, because I activate eject button. And if Hitmontop's eject button, you know, gets knocked off, for instance, I don't think I'm in a bad position either, realistically, because I have Fake Out, I have Close Combat option. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I do gotta watch out because I'm pretty sure Lele will be in the back. I think Lele stack attack at this point, because your Xerneas matchup isn't that good, and you kind of need, I think, the Lele for the Toxicroak. We'll see. We'll protect, switch into Hitmontop. Fake Out into Kartana, so I get a switch. What do I want to bring out? I could bring out my Kartana. I think I go Toxicroak though. Yeah, I want to go Toxicroak here. Knock off into Xerneas, that's fine. I kind of just want to go for low kick Moonblast and Incineroar. Incineroar is a big problem to my team. I don't need a Geomancy up. Here's the thing. My team doesn't need Geomancy. It really doesn't. I could see Yveltal also switching on to Lele as well. Or Incineroar even switching on to Lele, potentially. So I'd rather just get a KO here if I can. Because if I can get a KO on the Incineroar slot, that's pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure Moonblast and the low kick, I don't think my opponent has to switch in. Yeah, nothing. And I don't want a Geo. I really don't want a Geo at this point of the game right now. Because I don't have to, and you could just knock off and then I'd be trapped in. I also don't want to be caught off guard by a Roar from Incineroar. So I think you could knock off Roar here, for instance, in my Xerneas, and if I Geo, I'm in a pretty bad spot, which is why I'm just going to go straight out for attacks instead of going for Fake Out. Because I'd rather get rid of Incineroar if I can, potentially. We're going to see the switch out from Yveltal. Toxicroak going to come out from my opponent. Okay. So Lunala would have been pretty good here. We will bring out a Moonblast. Yeah, it does about half. Low Kick should finish it off. We weren't intimidated from the Incineroar. Yeah, nice. Perfect. So we get rid of a free Mon, which is really nice. I guess Fake Out Geo would have worked potentially, but you might have had Roar again. Well, it's a QR code, so I would assume it's the knockoff variant. That would have actually been a pretty bad spot for my opponent, but I think I'm okay here. We're going to see Yveltal come out here, and I'm a little bit worried right now. The reason I'm a little bit worried right now is because you could feint. Yeah, Fake Out and feint Mind Games. So I think what I'm going to do, say playing a Hitmontop, because I get intimidated on both of these Pokemon, and I can just low kick here. I don't know, at this point I think you do need your Lele in the back. I'm just going to low kick the Yveltal because even if I could get chip, maybe it's better to get chip damage on Toxicroak, but I'm not sure how much Poison Jab's doing to Toxicroak, and I don't think it's the best idea to hit it right away because I don't have to. Might as well just put pressure on Yveltal. Yeah. Like next turn, maybe I could Poison Jab to Toxicroak if I can bait out the Lele coming in, so go Hitmontop. Yeah, because my opponent's not threatening either of these Pokemon unless they have Oblivion Wing and change the team, but I don't think it will. Fake Out into Toxicroak, okay, and then knock off into the Toxicroak as well, so getting rid of my Assault Vest, but depends. I think I'm still okay against my opponent regardless. I really, really want damage in that Toxicroak. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about Yveltal. Even if Lele comes in, I could definitely see Lele coming out for either one of the slots if my opponent has it. I guess I should keep Toxicroak alive, but then again, I do have Wide Guard option on my Hitmontop, so I'm not really too worried about Scarf Ogre endgame. Yeah. And I still have my Sash on Kartana intact. We're just going to see Protect from the Yveltal, so I just get free damage basically into the Toxicroak, which is pretty good as well. Because trying to put this Toxicroak in range of a Moonblast from my Xerneas is kind of what I'm going for right now. Ooh, that's good damage, actually. And it looks like I am faster, so I'll go for a Poison Jab. I want to keep Hitmontop as healthy as possible, so I think I'm just going to go for Poison Jab. I don't think Foul Play is knocking out my Toxicroak at this range. Well, faint Foul Play, I guess. But I just get a free switch into Xerneas, and then I can go for helping a Moonblast. Yeah. So I'm in a pretty okay spot regardless. I'm really, again, not worried too much about Yveltal. Yveltal's not even that good against, well, it's only good against my Lunala. That's my opinion. It's only really good against my Lunala. Everything else it struggles with, which is why I'm not afraid of it. And yeah, you're going to stay in. Probably you're just going to try to get rid of Toxicroak, so I don't know what end game you're going for. Foul Play? Yeah. Actually, Faint would have KO'd. Better, it was just better close combat. Ooh, nice damage. Low Kick. Instead of Poison Jab? I don't know if I agree with that. Because what if I switched Tower Switch and Xerneas? Could have been a play. Go Xerneas here. Who's faster, Hitmontop or Toxicroak? I'm pretty sure Toxicroak should be faster, if I'm not mistaken. 91, yeah, 107, no doubt. We always Moonblast the Toxicroak. It should be Assault Vest on this team. I think we... I'm in a poor position if... Here's the thing, I kind of want to go Kartana here. I'm a little bit in a worried position if Scarf Ogre comes out. I think I'd rather get damage here onto the Yveltal. We're going to see a hard switch out from that. So Kyrie is in the back, okay. So it wasn't Lele. Man, If I Moonblast the Yveltal, would have been a good spot. But Yveltal's protecting, so that's a good sign at least. And I weaken the damage that this Kyogre is going to threaten. Okay, it's not too bad of a spot then. Modest. Ooh, and we get special attack drop. That's pretty big. Because now I could... Do I want a Wide Guard? I really don't expect you to Water Spout here. I think Scald. I think I'm just going to close combat the Kyogre and Moonblast the Yveltal at this point. Yeah, I might as well. I get a KO on the Yveltal slot. Special attack drop sucks for my opponent, but I don't think Scald and a -1 knockoff on the Yveltal would have finished me off anyway, regardless. So I don't feel too bad about it. And yeah, now my opponent's pinned because Yveltal's going to get knocked out by this Moonblast 100%. A close combat will finish off this Kyogre. Well, actually no, I shouldn't finish off the Kyogre. I should probably leave it in the red. But even then, like, Kyogre's not threatening to knockout, and basically Xerneas is pretty safe here. I don't want to jinx it, but as long as no RNG happens, Xerneas should be able to pull through. And even if you're retreating your Yveltal right into Toxicroak, that's fine too. At this point, you gave me your Toxicroak. Scald's gonna come out into Xerneas. Yeah, I don't think Scald in a knockoff would finish me off. Got the burn. A little bit annoying. Not the worst. I guess if I get a play wrong, this could be bad, right? Yeah, it's in the red. Maybe I should have kept Toxicroak alive, but I didn't actually think my opponent would bring Ogre here. Here comes the Yveltal. Now it's a mind game for my opponent. It's, do I protect Xerneas or not? I mean, it's kind of obvious that I do protect Xerneas, right? I just don't know if I can win. I just kind of want to double up the Kyogre slot right here. But if you just Scald the Xerneas... I really just want to Moonblast the Kyogre. Because I really think it's obvious that I switch out potentially. You know what? I'm going to Moonblast the Yveltal in close combat. The reason I want to make this play is because I think it's just too obvious that Xerneas protects, yeah. Oh, that didn't even KO Hitmontop. Is it a double up? Wait. You could have just doubled up the Hitmontop. I could have just protected, went for close combat, or could have made the Kartana play regardless. I feel like you always either double up there. I'm actually surprised the Scald didn't KO. But then again, it's -1 special attack, so yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, I thought it was just too obvious that Xerneas protects there, which is why. Because if I, like, it's such an obvious protect, because if I just protect there and you target down and I knock out your Kyogre, for instance, that's game for you, right? So basically what I decided to do was just go on the aggressive side, because like at the worst case, I knock out your Kyogre, I still have Hitmontop, and I'll most likely I'll be next to Kartana, so at least I'm guaranteed one pretty powerful hit off against you, and I could go for like a Sacred Sword, a close combat into another one, and maybe that would knock out the Yveltal depending on the spread. But yeah, special attack drop I guess does technically help. Yeah, I guess special attack drop did technically help because the Yveltal was no longer able to knock out my Xerneas at the range it was. But I mean, I'm not sure. I'm actually still really surprised my opponent brought out Kartana. I should probably preserve Toxicroak, I guess. If my opponent was just playing that aggressive in Toxicroak, I guess it was kind of obvious he didn't have Blayla in the back. So we got 1676 rated player from Japan as our next opponent, Tyranitar. Huh. Yveltal, Xerneas, Kartana, Incineroar, Amoonguss, and Tyranitar. Kartana plus Hitmontop looks really... There's a lot of things I could see myself bringing, actually. I think the one I'm excluding is going to be the Lunala. The problem with excluding Lunala is that Amoonguss is going to be an annoying Pokemon to deal with. You're not bringing Tyranitar in this matchup. There's no way you bring Tyranitar against two fighting types into Kartana. There's no way. You bring your Yveltal. You need it for my Lunala. Actually, you might not even bring it. What are you going to bring? I'd say Incineroar, Xerneas, confirmed. Kartana, I would assume so. And then I'd imagine Amoonguss, but I could also see Yveltal. This is a tough matchup. I want to go Hitmontop Kartana because I think it covers a lot. Yeah, I just don't want to lead Xerneas into a Amoonguss potential. So we'll see how this goes. Goal is to prevent Xerneas from setting up, and then I could probably set up with my own Xerneas since I have double Fake Up and Intimidate Numbering. So we'll see how this goes. I do think that this is a bit negative because I'm under threat between Xerneas and Yveltal as very heavy hitters, and there's also the Incineroar, so and Amoonguss is going to make this difficult if you do bring it. So we'll see. Kartana Yveltal though. I could just let Hitmontop Xerneas. Good game. That's fine still, I guess. I don't really want to go for Fake Out. I really don't want to go for Fake Out. If I can get rid of Kartana, that's one of the bigger threats to my... Because Kartana's expendable, right? I mean, it's good against Xerneas, but I still have Toxicroak my own Xerneas as plays. I kind of actually just want to go for a knockoff close combat in case you try to play passive here. Yeah, because I could definitely see maybe Xerneas coming out or Amoonguss. Okay, that works too. I get rid of the item and I get Dark Aura boosted knockoff, which is actually pretty good. Ooh, and Yveltal protecting, that works too. That definitely works too. I'll definitely take that. We get a knockoff. Oh, that damage is actually crazy. Nice. Okay, we got some big damage into Amoonguss. Like, huge damage. I don't think you're gonna knock off my Hitmontop. I think I'm gonna go Xerneas here, and I think I'm just gonna knock off the Amoonguss because I want to put pressure on it. Akaberry Amoonguss is interesting too. I do want to go for a knockoff here because I do want to KO the Amoonguss slot. Because if I get rid of Amoonguss, right, my Xerneas is flying. And Xerneas is in a good spot if I bring it out now, even if I get knocked off. But I don't think you're knocking off Hitmontop. I think you target down to Kartana. Kartana's threatening you heavily right now. And I get a KO on the Amoonguss. Nice. Awesome. Get a Beast Boost. What are you going for? Tailwind? Knockoff? Knockoff into Kartana? Yeah. As anticipated. Gets rid of my Sash. Life Orb Yveltal. Ooh. I like Life Orb Yveltal. The damage it does is really insane, but a lot of people use Black Glasses because of the fact that it does decrease Yveltal's natural bulk, which is a concerning factor. We will see Kartana come out again. Protect. Switch out in Hitmontop. Reposition the board. If Hitmontop gets ejected out, just go hard into my Toxicroak. And then I still have Fake Out Pressure. Yeah, I'm in a pretty comfortable spot right now. I guess the question is, do I want a Geo? Probably not, right? I could sub, and I'm looking to sub or Moonblast to Kartana. Either one works. I just gotta make sure that the Xerneas doesn't become too problematic. That's like the one issue that I do have right now. Smart Strike into Xerneas. And Tailwind, okay. Okay, I see what my opponent's going for. You're trying to set up Xerneas in the late game. I gotta prevent Xerneas from coming in freely. I think it should be Assault vs Kartana on this team. You're really weak to Scarf Kyogre. As much as I don't even have to get rid of Yveltal right now. It's not even a threat right now. I'm just gonna Fake Out the Kartana and Moonblast. We're gonna see Yveltal hard retreat. Into Xerneas? What? Who makes that play? The reason I don't think I see that play is Geomancy right there. I could have. Well, I guess I probably wouldn't Geo if you knock off my Xerneas, right? I guess, but still. Oh, I knock out Kartana. Oh, jeez. I still haven't activated my eject button on Hitmontop, which is pretty bad. Gonna see the Yveltal come out. Alright, you definitely knock off Geo here. It's your only out. Yeah. I'm gonna go Toxicroak here. go Toxicroak, because you have to knock off, you have to Geo here. Yeah, knock off into Xerneas. You have to prevent me from setting up. You go for your own Geo, because that's your only hope. Yeah. Alright, that's good. Now I can... Here's the play I'm going for. Knock out the Yveltal. Fake out sub. Get a Moonblast into Xerneas. Protect my... get a sub up with Xerneas. Then I can Moonblast into the opposing Xerneas. Switch out Toxicroak. Sack my... What's it called? Sack my Cortana, bring out Toxicroak, repeat. Yeah. And then I think Xerneas should be in range of Poison Jab. That's what I'm going for right now. That's the game plan, what I'm going for right now. So we sub. Or I could even Geomancy myself, but I don't want to risk that. We'll just go for Fake Out. And sub. Yeah, that is the play. And my opponent's even gonna let me get free damage. I guess worried about me going for a faint Moonblast potentially. Okay. Moonblast. Sack Cortana. This is the game plan I'm going for right now. This is the... Well, I guess it depends on if you Moonblast. Well, if you Moonblast a Toxicroak, isn't that better for me? Because I get multiple Moonblasts off potentially? Yeah, it'd probably be better. So let's see what my opponent is gonna do. Because I think I should have this sealed up. As long as I'm doing the damage that I need it to. Yep, Dazzling Gleam. And then... Yeah, we should be good. I want to say we're good. Moonblast. Oh, that does good damage. And we lower special attack. I don't think it matters at this point, right? Because the game plan is still the same. I go Toxicroak. Or do I go Hitmontop? I think I go Toxicroak because I can threaten the Poison Jab. And I might as well save Hitmontop for a Fake Out later in the game. I could go for Fake Out into Xerneas and then Wide Guard. But I think the Toxicroak play is safer. I was thinking maybe I Wide Guard with Hitmontop later in the game, but yeah. We'll go Toxicroak here. Fake Out sub. Repeat. Sub. Fake Out. That should be good. You're gonna protect this time, which is fine, because I still get a free substitute up, and then I get a Moonblast off. A crit Dazzling Gleam. I don't know if that knocks a Toxicroak. I guess that's like the one way out my opponent has, and then I have to play a mind game. Yeah. I could also switch out Toxicroak and go out on him on top, but then again, it makes no benefit, right? Because it'd probably be the same position regardless, because I can't sub up with Xerneas again. If I could sub up with Xerneas again, maybe that would still be the play, but since I can't sub up with Xerneas anymore, since I've taken too much damage, yeah, I'll just go for Poison Jab and Moonblast. Dazzling Gleam. You gotta hope for a crit to stay in this game, and you don't get it. A special attack drop doesn't matter because he would still be doing the same thing regardless, and you needed KO on onto Toxicroak if you want to stay in this game. And yeah, that's definitely Poison Jab range, and even if it's not faint, to pick it up. But that's definitely Poison Jab range. No way. Yeah. That's going to be a good game to my opponent. So, I understand what my opponent was trying to do. That was an excellently acute Tailwind, because if I didn't play the way I did, I would have probably lost, because of the fact that your Tailwind, setting up Xerneas, was probably the best position you could have sub Xerneas. Yeah, that was probably the best position you could have sub Xerneas, but here's the thing. Me rotating the Intimidate and having Sub was so clutch in this game. Sub was absolutely clutch, because being able to Fake Out stall, get a sub up, so Xerneas was able to live a few turns, so I could just Moonblast, get chip damage for my Toxicroak to a KO with Poison Jab, because if I didn't have sub, you'd probably just Dazzling Gleam through my team. There was no way I could really break through it, but yeah, luckily since I had sub, I was just able to get the damage off into that Xerneas the late game, and then just allow Toxicroak to finish it off. If a crit happened on the Toxicroak, that's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about, because it would have forced a 50-50 right there of Wide Guard with Hitmontop, because you either Dazzling Gleam or you Moonblast one of my slots. Since Moonblast put in range into close combat, I think what I could have done was, well, I have Fake Out Pressure first, but you protect there anyway. The question is, would I Wide Guard there, or would I or I could protect Xerneas in close combat. That's like the 50-50 on the Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam. That's what would have happened if there was a crit. Luckily there's no crit, so I didn't have to play that game, but I'm wondering which one I would have done between Wide Guard and protect Xerneas, because it's either you Moonblast or Xerneas, or you Dazzling Gleam, try to finish out the game. So that would have been the question. But thank you all for tuning in to today's episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. Really do appreciate it. If you did like it, please leave a like down below, show us the support. If we hit 175 likes on this video and all the other videos we use this team within 2 weeks of the final episode being uploaded, we will have a QR code of the team on the global link for you to try out. Otherwise, you can try out the paste pin down below right now, because it is available down below in the description, as well as my social media. If you do want to check out, you know, my other stuff, such as my Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, follow me for my Brazil journey. Should be pretty fun regardless. I will be vlogging Brazil, hopefully, as long as nothing goes wrong there. So I'll share my experience with you guys and girls out there. Otherwise, I think that is pretty much it. Feel free to leave a comment down below, as I do read them. I probably won't be able to read them during Brazil, when I'm in Brazil, and I assume when you're watching this video, I'll probably be in Brazil at that point. So yeah, there is that to consider. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.